Yo, what's up? It's your boy Brian, the Casual Brian, coming to you with another casual stream. Late night casual stream is what it is. But you know what? Sometimes it beats like that. It seems like it's been like that this whole week. Everything's been happening late. I don't know what that's about. But what's most important is that I show up, even if it's late. Even if you have to do it late, do it. So I'm popping on real quick. Just wanted to say, hey, how I see everyone's doing. Yeah, coming to you live from Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And let me tell you something. Let me just start the show. If you have not seen the new podcast with me and Posh, you need to check that out. Head over to my YouTube, which is where you can find the episodes, or you can go on Spotify and see the podcast on my regular spot. We should be having our own place within this week. So right now, our tentative. Hey, what's up, Mike? Oh, they changed up the comment. Mike's the diehard. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. I'm chilling, man. Chilling, feeling good. A little bit of a late stream, but Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, I'm here. And now I'm recording my new podcast, which is what I'm talking about with Posh. We got some up on the page already on my page, and starting this week, you'll be able to see our very own YouTube page. So that'll be a little bit easier. We're gonna start our own podcast as well. So it's super exciting. Right now, the tentative name, I don't know how to say it, the like stand-in name, the name that we're going with, but we haven't committed to it, is Casually Posh, Casually Brian. No, keep it posh, keep it casual. That's the name, which I really like. I really like that name. Let me know in the comments. What do you think about that name? Keep it posh, keep it casual, because her name is Posh Queen, Posh Waifu. If you follow her or subscribe to her on Twitch, and my name is the Casual Brian from the Casual Brand. So keep it posh, keep it casual. I think that's fun. I think that's fun, and it can go a lot of different places. We mostly talk about anime, but we also talk about all other stuff. She's an artist. She's a dope painter. I make music, so we have a lot of overlap, and it's a lot of fun so far. We've had a great time recording these. Um, so yeah, I highly recommend check it out. You can go to my YouTube page. It's on some of it's on my Facebook, and I'm just throwing up links all over my social. So anywhere you follow me or anywhere you see my social media stuff, you can get a link to me and Posh. Um, yeah, it's just been fun. It's I love doing these, but the problem with these, unfortunately, is that if I'm not getting a lot of questions, they can drag on. Normally, I get a good amount of questions. You know what I mean? But when you have somebody there, we can go back and forth, and it's just the conversation's been great. Posh is great. We've been friends for years now. Geez, how long have we been friends? 5 years, 5 or 6 years, 5 or 6 years before the great ending that we won't say because we might get bumped off of YouTube. But yeah, it was just great. We recorded 2 episodes and we put some clips up. I'm in the process of getting the clips made right now for this week's episode. And then this week's episode will probably drop on Friday or Saturday. I haven't decided yet. Probably Saturday. That'll also change once we get our own place for Keep It Posh, Keep It Casual. But for now, I'm just releasing it on my personal YouTube page. And yeah, it's just been exciting. It's just been super, super exciting. I'm excited. I don't know if you can tell. Can you tell that I'm excited? I'm still extremely excited about this new setup, man. Uh it's just a game changer. Who is the winning? So this question is confusing. So I'm going to throw it up to see if you guys can help me understand what is being asked. Who is the winningest refi? Aaron Yeager versus Ichiko Aaron Yeager versus each con history fight. We got won that fight. So I'm going to be honest with you, brother. Going to be completely honest with you. I have no idea what that question means. Maybe you can reframe it, say it a different way, but I am at a loss. So if you know what he's asking, feel free to chime in. But for me, I'm lost. Um, I think you're asking something about like the different like universes, how they make the different versions, like the different types of animation and stuff. Like they do like Naruto and then kind of like the cartoony one. Who does it a lot? My Hero does it for sure. World Trigger does it. I want to say no. One Piece doesn't really do it. It's kind of a current thing that animes do. They have like a different animation styles, more kiddie, more fun. But yeah, sorry, man. I wish if you can rearrange that question and re-ask it, I'm definitely down to answer it. But what did I put up today? What's today's question on YouTube? The ending on Attack on Titan. What were your thoughts on the ending of Attack on Titan? Me personally, I didn't enjoy the ending. Now, I'm not saying that the ending was bad. I'm just saying that I didn't enjoy it. You know what I mean? And to be fair, I don't enjoy most endings. I think most endings I think for most authors, most series, whatever you want to think about, they struggle to come up with a good ending. Why is that? I have no idea. I have no idea. I think it's one thing to come up with a good premise. Even it's not even just like the ending. It's like the actual story. Most times the story doesn't get good, because it's great to come up with an idea. Like this, let's take an idea. I don't know what would be the original idea for Naruto? Boy has Demon Fox, wants to become the top ninja. I guess is that it? See his journey to become the top ninja. You know, Naruto's journey on becoming the top ninja, Luffy's journey to become the top pirate, um, Deku's journey to become the top hero. That's why I kind of don't like Ichigo, or not. It's not that I don't like Ichigo because Ichigo is dope. I mean, everything about Ichigo is super cool. His Bankai, his character design, his fighting style, his fights. Ichigo is the man. His motivation leaves a little bit to be desired. You know what I mean? Like Ichigo is just kind of reacting to everything, kind of reacting to life, whatever. He doesn't really care. He has no goals. He just wants to protect everybody. Now, some would argue, well, what's wrong with that? Isn't that good enough? Isn't it good enough that the man not only does he want to protect everybody, he puts his life on the line to do it? It's debatable. It's debatable. It's I watch Bleach. Bleach is one of my favorite anime. It'll always be one of my favorite anime, and it definitely had a huge impact on me. That being said, I just am not a big fan of that style of character. I can't even think of another character who's just like, I don't care. Like, even overpowered characters still have goals and they're pressing and working towards something. Like, look at Rimuru from that time I was reincarnated as slime. I mean, essentially, he's just kind of reacting and responding, but he has goals. He realizes that if he wants to protect the people that he cares about, he needs to like build things, establishing things, grow his country. So this week's been a funky week, man. This has been a funky week. Like I woke up on Monday and then like my life has been in complete disarray ever since. And I know that it's not true. Whenever I feel like my life is in like disarray and crazy and hectic, I just like do my best to try to like focus and realize you're being overstimulated and you're kind of leaving the moment. You're leaving the day. You're not it's not nothing is overwhelming. You're fine, you're safe. Breathe, you know? These last weeks, these last 3 weeks to about a month, but really these last 3 weeks have been super difficult for me, but they've also been super informative and super helpful for me. Because 3 weeks ago, I had a moment where I felt like everything was over. It was just done. I was just done. I didn't want to go on. I was like, "You know what? Give me a couch to sit on. I'm just going to watch TV and eat potato chips all day. That's good. I give up. I'll do what I have to do work-wise, but I'm not trying anymore. I'm not trying to get better. I'm not pursuing my goals, my dreams, you know? And I have been able to battle through that. You know what I mean? I've been able to battle through that and the here's the secret sauce. Here's the reality. Here's the thing that you got to remember. You can only do it one day at a time. Change only happens one day at a time. Whoo, that's deep. Change only happens one day at a time. You can't get to next month any sooner than one moment, 1 hour, one day at a time. No matter what it is that you want, to not feel a certain way, to get to a certain goal, to be healthier, to lose the weight, all those things happen one day at a time. And we want to speed past it. But it's like that movie Click. There's unintended consequences when you try to just rush through life. So my battle, my struggle over these last weeks is to, yes, I am dealing with difficult times. I'm dealing with rough emotions, but what's good each day? I don't want to miss. The, you don't get days back. You don't get time back. I don't want to miss. I don't want to take off months. I don't want to get to the summer. I like the spring, you know? And before you know it, the summer will be over and I'll be like, oh, I'm looking forward to summer 2024. No, I want to plan for the summer. I want to prepare for the summer. I want to save for the summer. I want to go into the summer with a clear vision. Fam, I am thankful. I am so thankful. And then you learn and you get to see how strong you are. And I know all of us, most of us, the majority of us are a lot stronger than we give ourselves credit for. We're a lot stronger. And so, yeah, this week has been tough. This week has been tough. This week has been tough. Not that it's been bad, not that anything has happened. There's just been blah, blah. 3 weeks ago was bad. It was a bad week. Then it got better. And then I had another week of getting better. And this week has just been okay. And that's okay. I have to listen to my body. I have to listen to my mind. I'm preparing for a very big competition, but my mind's not right yet. It's not right. And I don't know what I have to do to get it right. I felt when my mind is right, and it's a good feeling. And I have to get there. I have to get to a point where I know I can beat anybody. Right now I'm questioning it. I'm doubting myself. I think some of that's because of my injury, the injury to my shoulder. It's just nagging. It doesn't hurt, it just nags. It aches. I don't feel strong. I don't feel like I can lift somebody like I need to. Injury to my finger. My finger hurts. It hurts on a daily basis. All these things are chipping away at my confidence. But I have until now. I mean, I don't leave until next Tuesday. So I have more time, but I feel like mentally I need to be right going into this weekend. Like my Friday is the checkpoint. I go in and train on Monday, but my Friday is the checkpoint. That's normally when my body starts to feel like good. So this Friday I'm gonna be checking. I'm gonna see how I'm feeling. Am I feeling okay? Am I feeling good? Or am I feeling bad? Am I still doubting myself? And I just need to push myself. I need to find a good mix too in training. I need to push myself, and I also need to find people that I can just smash. Because you got to that's how you get your confidence. If you're just getting smashed, you don't get any confident from that. Although when I train with the head instructor at our school and he's smashing me, but I'm surviving. I'm surviving. I'm even like nipping at his heels. That's a good confidence builder. And it makes me also feel like safe. Like there's nobody I'm going to meet next week that's going to come anywhere close to my professor. So what is there to be afraid of? And at the end of the day, it's just competition. It's for fun. I'm doing this for fun. I'm doing this because I enjoy this. I'm doing this to celebrate 40 years of life. You know what I mean? I missed pans last year. This year I'm going to get it. Last year I couldn't even get under 200 pounds. Now I'm like 183, 184. I'm having to force myself to eat so that I'm going to be at like I can go to Orlando at 185, 186, and hopefully put on the remaining 2 pounds, 2 to 3 pounds, and then I'll be good. You know what I mean? But that's a whole different world. That's a whole different world. I'm excited about that. I kind of regret choosing to fly out of LaGuardia because it makes my travel day longer. Now, that's fine. Aside from riding the train, like the initial trains, I'll be fine. Now, what I have to wrestle with is if I'm going to take an Uber from um somewhere in Astoria. Um and I'm even thinking about possibly like seeing if I can spend the night in Astoria. Then I would definitely, but then the thing about that is like if I spend the night in Astoria, the place I stay is like right off the M60. So it makes no sense to not just hop on the M60, you know? So many choices. There's so many choices. Um, but the main thing is I just need to get my mind right. I need to get it in my mind that I can beat anybody. There's nothing to fear. There's no place they can take me that I haven't been. There's no place they can take me that I can't do jujitsu. That's the thing about it. It's all jujitsu, and I do that every week. I know jujitsu. I'm good at jujitsu, and when I remember that, you know, I feel strong. I feel safe. So we'll see. My cardio's good. Um, my technique's good. My vision's good. I'm seeing really good things. But now it's just a matter of like, I'm not going to improve techniques. I can't really fix holes per se. I can just be looking. I'm trying to be more like, it's not that I'm trying to be more technical. I'm just trying not to make mistakes. So if I got 5 minutes, that's 5 minutes, no mistakes. For example, I had a round with a guy, really good guy. He won Euros this year. And, he's medaled at like Pans and like Worlds. He's great. He's a great guy. I'm beating him. I'm beating him down. You know, I make one mistake. And now for the remainder of the round, he won. It was a pretty even match, but I think he got it. I can't remember because I wasn't counting points. Because I think I would have got a sweep plus a pass. And then I think he took my back. So anyway, all I'm saying is that the concentration needed to not make mistakes is that's all I want. That's all I can do for myself. Just give myself the best opportunity to win. You know what I mean? I'm going up against world-class guys, so I can't think I'm just going to smoke these guys. But at the same time, I'm going there to smoke these guys. I know who I am. I know how good I am. I know what I have in me, but I need to make sure my body's in the best shape I can. So I'm, putting lots of greens, eating lots of good stuff, I'm excited. I'm excited for Pans. I think Pans is going to be great. And not only am I excited for Pans for myself, but I'm excited to watch Pans because man, the stars are coming out. Tynan Dalbra, it's going to be there. Oh my gosh, who else? So many people. I think the Meows are going to be there. Marcos Tikanos is going to be there. Jonathan Satava is going to be competing. I mean, that right there is just crazy by itself. Marcelo, our school is showing up pretty good, pretty big. A lot of AOJ guys are showing. I'm sure Cole Abate is going to be there, even though he just got his brown belt. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. A lot of great competitors are going to be there. And I just want to put on a show. I want to represent Marcelo well. I'm doing Masters 1. I could do Masters 2, but I want to push myself. I think adult was a little bit too far. And it's not that I don't think I can compete at adult. I think I could compete at adult. I don't think that I can recover as fast. Even like doing Masters 1, I'm going to be giving up a little bit because they're going to be in their early 30s and I'm about to turn 40. So I'm giving up a little bit. That's the big difference with everything in life as far as your body when you get older. It's not so much what you can do. If you're taking care of yourself, if you're working out, if you're still healthy, it's the way your body recovers. When I was 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, I can go out and then wake up at like 7 a.m. and go play basketball to my fullest ability. I'm talking about like go out to like 3 or 4 in the morning, partying hard, and then get up at like 7 a.m. and hit the gym. Me and my friend Mike in college, every Saturday, some Sundays, we were at the gym playing ball for like hours, at least like 2 to 3 hours, hard. And we were working out through the week and we were partying the whole week through. Can't do that anymore, And so the same thing happens on a micro level when you compete. I'm looking at to win 4 matches. In between match 1 and 2, the recovery is so important. In between match 2 and 3, the recovery is so important. Cutting weight. I don't have to cut weight, thankfully, this time, so that's going to be great. I'll be able to recover a lot. That my last couple of matches, I've always had to cut. And whenever you have to cut, it just makes it so difficult for you to recover in between. No matter how fast it is, no matter how long it goes, no matter how much I beat someone down, it takes a lot of effort to control somebody. And that's what jujitsu is essentially. It's about control. How can you control somebody? How can you dominate somebody? And ultimately, to win, make them submit to your will. I'm going to get hurt if I don't submit. I'm going to go to sleep if I don't submit. And it's hard to do. It's hard on you mentally. It's hard on you physically. I'm in pretty good shape. I don't take rounds off. I don't take any rounds off ever. And I'm always good to do a couple rounds after class. I don't always do it, but I'm always good for it. If somebody asks me, "Hey, can we do a round after class?" I'm good for it. That being said, the level of, and that's another thing too. Last week I was trying to push myself into competition pace, which is hard. To do 2 or 3 rounds back to back competition pace, it's not the same. It's not the same. And if you never compete, you wouldn't know. You can't understand. But yeah, so I feel good. I feel ready. I feel like I'm gonna go and do my thing. Excited. Yeah, I'll get into town next Tuesday. I'll have a chance to kind of just rest my body. But more than likely I'll be on Thursday, possibly Friday, but more than likely Thursday. And yeah, man, I'm just going to enjoy myself. I don't know if I'm going to go in on Wednesday. I might want to rest completely. It just depends. I might want to go and just like support my teammates. Because I don't know when Mateus is going to come, if he comes. And it helps. It really helps to have somebody in your corner just saying, "Hey, calm down, control the leg, step over." These little things that to do, but like in the heat of the moment where it actually feels like you're fighting for your life, your vision goes like this. So yeah. So I think after this, I'm going to chill. I was going to work on my podcast, but I think I'm just going to chill. I found Made in Abyss on Disney Plus, not Disney Plus, Hulu. Going to watch Made in Abyss, the movie and then the series. I'm a big Made in Abyss fan. Finally finish Gintama, which I'm super proud of because I've been trying to finish that anime since 2020. And I said I was going to do it. And you know what I mean? Like, that's important. I'm really big on that. When you say you're going to do something, whether it's big or little, you got to do it. If you can't do it, for example, like let's say I wanted to invest in something and I just don't have the funds. It just didn't happen. That's okay. At least I tried. At least I gave everything I could to try. But if I say I'm going to go somewhere, I need to go somewhere. If I say I'm going to do something, I need to do it. That is important. The power of our word is so important. So anyway, that's my live for today. That's my stream for today. Please, if you haven't already, check out the podcast. It's great. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. There's some clips on my page. You can check that out first if you don't want to commit to the whole hour and a half, but a lot of fun, a lot of great conversation. Pasha's amazing. And yeah, you can find us. We're going to be on Twitch. We're going to be on YouTube. And we're going to start actually doing some live streams on Twitch. So be looking out for us there too. So to the next one, remember, stay casual. Peace.